Hello everyone, Jigs here again on the MineSaga server, Western Realm. Today I have something different to show you, and well, kind of different-ish, and that is boosters. So I've got a farming booster and I've got a mobcoin booster. So I thought I would see how they kind of work out stuff. Why not? I have them. Let's try them out. So, let's first of all try out the farming booster. Now, what I'm going to do... Now, I don't know whether or not this will work for here, or whether it will only work for here. So I have two of these. So what I'm going to do is plonk one here to see how it works with their little old cactus farm up there. And then I'm going to plonk one here and see what happens with the farming. Now, I am guessing that it is only going to impact the number of crops that I get, that it won't impact the stuff you get from it. Just a little bit buggy there. So that is what I am expecting. Whether I'm right or wrong, we will soon find out. Same as the cactus farm, I'm not 100% sure that it is going to impact the cactus farm, and it's a little bit tricky because obviously I've got a few running across the farmland. It's not liking it. I'm not 100% sure it goes all the way there, and it is a little bit difficult to track because of the tier 3 hoppers I've got going for both the villies and cactus and iron farm. So it's a little bit tough to know exactly how much of this is cactus farm. However, I can see that my average payouts sort of go 87s, 94s, I think occasionally it goes the CS 75, but that's round about what it is. You would think that if there's a significant difference for 5 minutes, we might notice it. So I kind of need to time this almost to get it when we have... Oops, don't accidentally splash it yet. When we have an update. So give me an update. Come on, you can do it. So that will probably be a good indicator, because then it will be a full payout that it's for rather than just a partial payout. And what I'll do is I'll splash it around this account here, and that way it's acting for this account here while I'm off over here doing the farm thingy, which hopefully will work out fine. Come on, payout. Yes, there we go. So that was an 85. So we'll plonk that down there. You can see its area of influence is there. I probably should have plonked it in the middle a little bit more, but that's okay. Let's do this here. So I can actually, without wasting that other one, I can actually just do these little bits here. There they are. So, oops, feed. Others I'll keep trying to eat the carrots. So that's not a bad little haul. So I was just thinking that if I did this just down these 3 rows, and then when the booster's over, I can see how much I would have gotten. So after planting, I have ended up with 2 stacks after that. So we'll just keep on doing this. Let's see when it is consistently 2 stacks. I think I may have had 15 carrots in my inventory already. Did I get rid of those? Maybe not. It's alright. Do a couple of these, and then that way it will work it out for us. This is a little bit pricey. Bones are a little bit expensive. Oops. Come on, give us carrots. So that was about another 2 stacks. So that's, I would say, probably correct. Try it once more, just to make sure. Okay. So it definitely doesn't seem to increase the stuff you get, like the points or cell wands and blocks and things from farming, because as you can see I've only picked up 1 note paper there. I didn't spot what it was. It's probably cash. Which I'm not surprised really. I wasn't really expecting it to make a huge difference. Not really. But you never know. You don't know these things till you try it out. At least this way, by doing it just these 3, I'm saving myself one of these boosters. So 2, so that was even a little bit less than 2 that time. Gotta be a little bit careful because sometimes they can just fall somewhere and then accumulate somewhere. So have we had a payout since? So that was our payout. So that tells me that it's really not impacting the cactus at all. Now maybe it's only if you manually farm things, but that payout doesn't seem to make a huge difference. Oh no, actually, hang on, I take that back. Sometimes the tier 3s can be a little bit tricky because it does depend on whether or not you are selling anything through the T3 at the time your payout is going through, and that's why you can see slight differences between, well, not slight difference, but quite a jump between the, say, 75 and the 94. So sometimes it's just about, but it can also mean that it's sort of stacking those, but I haven't seen a payout that big before, so that seems quite a big jump in payout, especially when you consider that one was a 91 anyway, so that was slightly higher. We'll keep on going. We'll see what the next payout is. What happened to my carrots? So with the carrots, so we did that on those, so we know that it's around 2 stacks if we do that. So what if we do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. About there was it, and so we did it 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2. Didn't seem like it was much at all. Don't have any left over there. Oh, there we go. There's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so it seemed to almost double what I was getting out of it. So again, if I go, let me just go sell and all, so I can see exactly what I have out of here. Now I'm gonna have to plant all of these again, and then we'll do one more to make up for that one I missed. And down there. Yep, so definitely gave me more carrots when I was doing it in the little boost area, so that's definitely a thing. And the payout was still higher than the 94, so it worked. Now if you've got it, then it's obviously worth using, and Had I done that more in the middle, so if I'd done it in the middle and it covered the bigger area, I'd get more. It's not something, if I've got it, I will use it and it will increase my payouts for a couple of minutes, but it's not something I would go out purchasing. At the moment on the AH, these are going for about $1 million, I think. Yes, about $1 million, so probably not worth getting to buy them, but if you win them, then go ahead, sit in your cactus trunk or do it around the old sit in your cactus trunk and increase your payouts for 5 minutes. It's free money. But then again, if you're selling them for $1 million, if you get someone to buy them for $1 million, it's probably worth selling then. Depend on your cactus farm payout probably, because again, mine's not all the way. Mine's only about half. It's not all the way to, well, it's a little bit more than half. It's not all the way to build height yet, so interesting. Probably if you can get someone to buy it for $1 million, probably the AH is a better way to go, because remember, it only lasts for 5 minutes. What was that other? We got cash. It was 1,000. So I'll save that for a rainy day. What I'm going to try now is the mob coin booster and see how well we go with that. Now she doesn't give mob coins, so we're gonna have to pick her up and get her out of the way. Oops, let's just make sure that we get. I did this the other day and I didn't collect the XP that was in her, which was a bit of a nuisance. Pick up. Okay. What is Fonk? Oh, different colour. So let's just do that, and let's do our mob coin booster and see. Now this is 5 times, so I think what it means is that when I get a mob coin boost, when I get a mob coin, instead of getting 1, I get 5. Let's put that there, and let's see how we go. There we go, see, plus 5 mob coins. But it's still going to matter. So you can see again the little bit of fuzziness as to how far this is covering. Come on, guys. Blazes are probably aren't the best ones to try and fight to get mob coins. Should probably get my creature out. Creature. Okay. I've only got 1 creature. It's a little bit sad. I haven't had the luck to. Or I wonder whether or not it matters if you use a hand. There's another 5. Whether you use your hand or whether or not you use a. You can see my payouts are back down to low again. So whether or not using a weapon makes a difference or not. So I don't have huge amounts of mob coin. Mob coins already. Oops, I've kicked them out. Shouldn't have done that. Go back in there. Get back in there. Sorry, I don't have huge amounts of magma cube spawners, so I haven't got them constantly spawning. No. Are we getting anything? I've never really tried getting mob coins from blazes before. You can definitely see I'm not killing them very fast. No. Let's concentrate on our magma cubes. Doesn't seem to be. I didn't notice I got cell wands from doing that farming either. Oh yeah, no, there we go. We got 5 mob coins there from doing them, so that's alright. Thought maybe it was Only hand only, but that's good to know. Obviously these guys take longer to kill, so they're not the ideal. I'm getting them in 2 hits, I suppose. But if you had it set up, then ideally magma cubes is faster because you're hitting them and you're killing them really fast. Now you see that I'm not getting any blaze rods from these, and that's because of the T3, or the 2 T3s that I've got sitting in this chunk for the iron farm, so they'll be collecting up the blaze rods for me, and magma cubes don't drop anything on here. So that's not too bad really. If we have, oops, what am I doing? T. If we have a quick look at that, we've picked up, what, 10, 15, a little bit more than that? Is that all we got? 15 so far? Now if you're wanting to upgrade a spawner, that gives you a level 3 upgrade. Obviously not up to level 3, you would have had to have already done 1 and 2, but that's not bad. And this is it's almost a bit of a lucky thing too, because it comes down to when you get the mob coins. Like there are times that I can sit here for ages and not get any mob coins, and then other days I get heaps. It just really seems to be luck of the draw. Here we go. So I think if I have got these, I've got another one of these. I think definitely if I had these boosters and I needed the mob coins, I would hang on to them. I don't know how much they're selling on the AH. I don't know if there was... Of course, the AH is very difficult because you say how much are they selling for on the AH, but you don't know if they're actually selling on the AH, or are they going to sit there and end up going back to the person because they didn't sell. Now, the pug creature increases your XP as you are doing these things. There's another 5 mobs. Oh, there we go, and that's the end of that. So you can see visually, it's quite a nice visual thing that you can see how it's running there, and it's letting you know how it goes. Oops. One mob coin. So that wasn't too bad really. We're talking 10, 15, 20, 25 mob coins. Yep. So that's not too bad. I'm happy with that. Especially seeing that was something I won. It wasn't something that I needed to go ahead and purchase. Now going back to the creatures. So you see my pugs there. So he just increases my experience drops as it comes along. He's about to level up. You'll see it's at 98%, so he's about to level up. I haven't used him much really so far this season. And you also see a hunger there, the 82 out of 100. You actually can't feed your creatures. They despawn. So once they get... it should really be more of a timer than a hungry thing. So it's almost like a timer bar. So while its hunger is at 0, it will despawn, and then while it's despawned, its hunger will slowly climb back up to 100, and then you can respawn it again and reuse it again. So it's almost like a timer for when you can use it, and then a cooldown for when you can reuse it again. It's going to level up for me. Another mob coin. Let's see if I can get him to level up. Oh, there we go. So now he's up to level 2, and supposedly that means I get even better XP from him, which is cool. What we will do is we'll pop little Ms. Gigs back down into her little spot here, and she can keep on taking care of these. But it does look like I got a couple of little tiny cell wands out of my farming as well. Not as bad as I thought. I'll save that for a rainy day. Let's have a look at the AH on these things. They sit under other. Yeah, there isn't any on here at the moment. But I think he definitely. So there was one a farming boost up here for 1 million. So that one sold. I didn't see what the price of the other ones were, but I think they were probably around 1 million too. So they are selling for around about 1 million if that's what you want to sell them for. Always generally what I do with an AH is I'll check to see whether anyone else is currently selling anything, and if they are selling something, then I would usually try to just undercut them a little bit so I can get my sale through. And obviously I get a bit of a gauge for whether or not I think something is worth it as well. I know that you can sometimes see in chat people are saying they're selling things, and you can see what they're able to sell their things for. So I also sometimes just look at those prices as well as they're selling things. So I know when I put something on the AH I can sell it for a similar price. But other than that, I think that was an interesting little bit of experiment with the boosters. I don't know if it told us an awful lot, but definitely, obviously, the mob coin booster is the easiest one to see. You can see it's 5 times the amount of mob coins that you're getting, so that's an easy one. I think the farming one, I don't think I would use it for manual farming, but on the cactus farm, yes, and I would definitely use it if I received one rather than selling it, but I don't think I would go out and I would go purchasing a whole heap of these to try and increase my balance. So thank you once again for watching my episodes, and have a great day.